Hey, go ahead. I was on the line there for a bit. I did not see you hop on, so I figured I'll just make a video and go through the updates here. So, type of actually, let's take a step back. Deep breaths. So, we have combined the two different sheets from the original doc that you sent me and made all of the data match up. Okay. So, I also made a couple changes that we should probably talk about on the phone, but one of them is to the type on the account level, right? So we had in there deal, and deal is going to be its own record type. So I changed that to customer prospect, right? If they have a deal, it's still customer prospect, and then it becomes customer once the deal is close one. Then we have partner, who's going to help you guys, refer sales, and then we have integration partner, who's going to do the same, but I think that relationship, and if you disagree here, let me know. But I think that relationship is a little bit different and needs a little different TLC down the road. So we have that, and then we also have an other here. We have this guy, or sorry, woman from Google. I assume that she's not in any of these four categories. It might be advisor or something like that. So the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory. I had to do a couple scrapes here, but if you could put together a list like this, like let's say you go to a conference, or let's say you have an outsourced lead gen team and you want all the data in HubSpot, whatever, as long as you have this doc right here, so I would save it, kind of handy. You can just replace the columns, right? Make a copy, obviously. So let's go through the day in the life of Ohad being an STR. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's come over to companies. We have none of this data in HubSpot, I want us to assume. Okay, so I want to import some data. Here's how we're going to do this every time. We're going to import file from computer, one file with multiple objects. Okay, now this means contacts, companies, right? Obviously, notes, emails I want you to leave blank because we're going to set up your email integration there. And deals is the last one here. This is interesting. I'm actually going to do this separately in a different video just because this gets messy with too many different record types, and it's just easier to do that way. Please note that any company that was in deal is now in customer prospect. All right. Okay. So let me just confirm here that I'm not losing my mind quite yet and download this over to CSV. And then let's see how our import looks. So here we are. Great. Okay. So contacts, we got some work to do. They wanted a little bit more information. Company, we're in great shape. And then the notes cannot be created because required property not mapped. Let's take care of that. Actually, let's go from the bottom up here. Work phone. You can leave this as is. This is a custom field that I made for us. Next step. This is going to be on contact properties. We want to do a what is it? Next activity date. Okay, so monthly emails is going to be not mapped. Why? Because we already